morning to you. I'm Mike from buzz50.com. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is Saturday. It is the 7th of November. And this is just our friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. Do you like the music? Some people do. Some people don't. Let's fade it out. We have got lots going on this morning, wherever you're watching us from, wherever in the world, and we'll find out where some buzzers are from in a bit. There's the clock chiming 7:30. It is live. It is Good Morning Buzzers. We are live on YouTube, on Facebook, on the Buzz50 homepage, and live in the Buzz50 chat rooms, where we are joined by Serge, Witch Morgana, Carrie May, Chippy, Fleur Rose. Good morning to you, who's away at the moment. We'll find out a bit more about that in a minute. John P, Lauren, Lou 67, and Sasquatch. We are from all around the world. Wherever you're watching from, good morning and good morning, buzzer. If you're not a buzzer, come along and join us. All you have to be is over 50. It's free to join. We're a social networking site. We've got chat rooms, we've got forums, that's discussion forums, social networking. We have quizzes, games, competitions, poetry, photo galleries, all that sort of stuff. So do come along and join us. This is just a bit of fun at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. And we today, amongst other things, have identify the voice, and it's a new voice this morning because yesterday's voice was guessed. I'm trying to remember what it was or who it was. Oh, I know. It was the famous tennis player Billie Jean King, a favorite of my mum's. I think she used to be called Yvonne Goolagong. Billie Jean King, not my mum. My mum was always called Mum. So we've got a new voice. Let's have a listen to it. 10,000 buzzer points if you can guess who this famous voice is. This one again is from the past, rather. Well, I think Billie Jean King was quite a recent recording. This is a recording.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
So if you can guess that in whatever way that you can, then do type it in the Good Morning Buzzers room, or phone in if you want on one of these numbers. I'll hold it up again in a minute if you want to get the phone, if you want to get your phone and a pen handy, or any other way. Send a PM on the site. Come and knock on the window. It's a bit wet out there, so probably not a good idea. Best to phone in, and you will get Hugh Grant, says Fleur Rose. Quick off the mark there. Let's have another listen.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
It's actually not Hugh Grant. I thought it could have been, but I've got it written down here now. Sadly, Fleur, it is not.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
You might get it right one day, says Witch Morgana. Let you into a secret. Fleur Rose always says Hugh Grant, on the off chance that one day it will be. We've also got a new tune. Mike paid the power bill, says Lauren. The lighting around here depends very much on what's going on. I've forgotten to turn this light on here. I wonder if the lighting's better today or worse, because I've forgotten to turn the light on. Let's have a look. I suppose it's lighter all around. We'll see what we think. Right, okay, so we've got a new tune as well. If you can guess the tune or the voice, you get 10,000 buzzer points. For each, you only have to guess one, and you get 10,000. I know who it is, Chippy, but can't remember the name. Very good, Chippy, well done.
Welcome you to this invitational showing.
So that voice is that person that Chippy knows. So we've got an answer there. This is...
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
This is the person that Chippy knows. There you go. We've got the answer there. And Pronto has come and joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. He's a little bit late. And here is the new tune, because again, the tune was guessed yesterday. Can you name this? It is carrying on with the theme, where it is the theme tune to a famous film. I don't think we've had this one. I hope we haven't. Have a listen to this. It starts off a bit slow, but then it gets going. Here we go. A bit more. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Can Can you name that tune? Can you name what film it is from? You don't have to name the actual tune. I don't know if the tune's got a name. Maybe it has. Or can you name this?
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
Somebody who's sorry to have to welcome us to an invitational showing. Is there anyone? Sly Stallone, says Fleur Rose. Oops, what wrong spelling? Any more guesses? Do call in if you want. I said get a pen ready. Here it is again. Do call in. And is the lighting better here today than it normally is, or is it worse? Do let me know. I thought that was his doorbells, says Serge. No, there's nobody at the door. Well, I hope not. Well, if there is, they might be guessing the future. If you're at the door, do open the letterbox and shout through. I'll hear you. And welcome to the Good Morning Buzzers Room 2, Red 5. So we've got other things going on this morning. We have got the Buzz 50 joke off. These are jokes that you've sent in, or buzzers have sent in. Do send in some more. I'm running out of jokes, and we need poems, sayings, proverbs. I thought we were all hot on proverbs and sayings, but not had any in for a while. Funny pictures. We've also got, so with the joke off, I'll read out the joke. There's 2. We won't say who's sent it in. Then we vote out of 10, somewhere between 0 and 10. Then we get a winner. Then the winner goes on Facebook, and both the winner and the loser, sender inner, are mentioned. So let's get on. Mike's got his Jim Jams on, says Fleur Rose. No, not quite correct. It is a stripy shirt made of, what's it called? Linen. Linen. Right, okay, here is joke number 1. Not written by me, read by me, sent in by you or somebody. A newly married sailor was informed by the Navy that he was going to be stationed a long way from home on a remote island in the Pacific for a year. A few weeks after he got there, he began to miss his new wife. So he wrote her a letter saying, "My love, we are going to be apart for a very long time. Already I'm starting to miss you, and there's really not much to do here in the evenings. Besides that, we're constantly surrounded by young, attractive native girls. Do you think if I had a hobby of some kind, then I would not be tempted?" So his wife sent him a letter back and a harmonica. You know, harmonica? Why am I thinking that you don't know what a harmonica is? Anyway, so his wife sent him a letter and a harmonica saying, "Why don't you learn to play this as a hobby?" Eventually, his tour of duty came to an end, and he rushed back home to his wife. "Darling," he said, "I can't wait to get you into bed so that we can make passionate love." She kissed him and said, "First, let me hear you play that harmonica." Joke number 1 for you, please, to vote out of 10. Anything from 0 to 10. How is Miller, says Fleur. Miller is not well. We're definitely going to go to the doctors on Monday. We have spoken to the doctors, and they don't seem to think there's a great deal, but I think we've got to get her along there. She's had headache, snuffly nose for 3 weeks now. Right. Okay, I will pass over your wishes to Miller. That is joke number 1. Let's see if Miller manages to get downstairs for joke number 2. Fleur Rose is giving joke number 1 6 points out of 10. 5 from Carrie May. Do call in if you want. You don't have to wait until there's a pause, because there probably won't be. But you can call in. You don't have to call in about the joke or anything in particular. Just call in. No, you can't give it 0.1, Serge. You can give it a 0 because that's nearer. Oh, you meant to give it a 1. A 1. Sasquatch a 1 from Australia, where the humour is a little bit upside down, so we don't know. Perhaps Sasquatch means that that's a 10, but in Australia, a 10 is a 1. Who knows? 2 from Chippy. Send in better jokes. Anybody that votes, here's a rule now, anybody that votes below 3 has to send in a joke the next day. There we go. They're not difficult to find. They're on the internet out there. So we've got a 6 from Fleur Rose, a 5 from Carrie May, a 1 from Serge, a 1 from Sasquatch, a 2 from Chippy, a 5 from Pronto, a 4 from John P, a 3 from Witchmore Ganna, a 3 from Lauren. Busy coding, says Serge. Shy to call in. Ah, really? Shy. We'll see. Going to mute Serge. Ha ha. Okay. Right, that is joke number 1. And joke number 1 has got so far an average of 3.3. And let's have a listen again to this. It is a famous voice. You'll all know the name, I'm sure, easily. Oh, Lou with a 2 at the last minute, which is dragging that 3.3 down a bit to, it's live this, 3.2. Thank you, Lou. 3.2. Right. You should know. I am the shy one, says Fleur Rose. Shy at phone. Who's going to call in today? It's Saturday. Come on, you can do it. You know you can. All you need to do is phone up, and all you need to say is "Good morning, buzzers." That's it. Simple as that. And give me your not your real name, your buzzer name, your Buzz 50 name. Or you can call in on Skype. He says, but I probably have got the wrong Skype open. Yes, I have. So here we are. This proves that this is live. It's all just a bit of fun. It's a friendly chat between people from all around the world. And we will find out, not now, but in a little while, we'll find out with international roll call where we all are in the world. And although it's 7:40 here, it'll probably be a different time where most people are. Morgana, call him, says Serge. Right, okay. Let us listen to this famous voice again.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
I'll give you a clue. That was recorded.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
In 1966. 1966. This is much more recent. It's the theme tune to a film. Listen to a little bit more. 10,000 buzzer points if you can name that tune. 10,000 buzzer points if you can identify the famous voice, which is this.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
And we're doing another one of these, another Good Morning Buzzers at 5 p.m. today, where I can pretty much guarantee that we will also have Miller here, either reading out a joke or voting or doing something, or at least her hand, or making sure I can hear her moving about upstairs. That's not because she is in any way heavy. She's very light on her feet, and I've got bionic ears so I can hear her. Right, let's have a look at the site, and we'll switch to the site. Let's see if anyone's guessing what things are in the chat room. In the chat room at the moment, we have got Serge, Witch Morgana, Carrie May, Chippy, Fleur, Rose, John, P, Lauren, Lou, 67, Pronto, Red 5, and Sasquatch. American presenter of loads of programs. No, Chippy, yes, but no, need the name. Pronto, short, fat, bald bloke. Is that to me? Are you saying, Pronto, that I am a short, fat, bald bloke? Oh, no, it's a guess. Is it a guess? Is it a guess for the tune or for the voice? I can't afford to go to the cinema and nobody wants to take me, says Fleur. That's why she doesn't know what the theme tune is. Tall, thin bloke with dark hair, says Chippy. Right, okay. Nobody's called in yet. 10,000 buzzer points. There you go. Bribery is the best way to get things. The first person to phone in gets 10,000 buzzer points. Johnny Carson or John Carson, says Pronto. No. Serge says Stuart Henry. No, it's not. Let's switch screens. Let's have a look at the site. Let's do what is this, which is a close-up of something, a household object. Then when we come back, we'll do spot the difference. Something in the room will have changed. Now, sometimes when I do this, all goes horribly wrong. And then we'll do joke number 2, of course. So hopefully things won't go horribly wrong. So I click here. Let's have a look, see if someone's typing in on YouTube first. Hi, all. I'll explain that another time. So click here to screen share. We'll click here. What we're going to do, we're going to switch from me, which I'm sure will be a relief. We're going to be looking at the Buzz 50 site, and we're actually going to be in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. So here on the left hand there, you can see all the buzzers typing away. Maybe you're in there, maybe you're not. On the right hand side, you can see the room list. Now, so this is one of the normal chat rooms, but we use it for the Good Morning Buzzers. And you'll see bottom right there, me, slightly delayed as to what you're hearing me say now, I think, because it's about a 10 or a 20-second delay. Just rang you, Mike. Got your answer machine, says Chippy. Are you ringing on this number? Now, that's odd. Let's have a look. Right, the phone's on. Let me try calling a number just to see if the number is working, if the phone's working. Yep, the phone is working. Do try again, Chippy. Right, let's have a look. This is the household object. Very close up. Can you identify what it is? No prizes for this apart from being the winner. And this is the social page on buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. I've clicked social at the top. It's free to join. You only see this once you've joined. And then if you scroll down, you'll see here all the new members. This is the latest new member here. Lewis from Germany, Pete from England, other members from USA. This is people joined yesterday. Australia, England, Canada, Asia, Ireland, all over the world. Wales. Here in the left-hand column, and we've got a call coming in. Let's switch back to the site. Good morning, Buzzer. Can I put you on speakerphone? Right, let's have a look and let's have a listen. Let's see if we can get this going. Good morning, and who is it calling in?
Morning, it's Chippy here.
Good morning, Chippy. How are you today?
I'm fine, apart from a broken foot.
No, listen, this is live, and this is breaking news from, I believe it's Knaresborough, centre of the universe.
Centre of the universe, very wet today.
Oh, is that why you've broken your foot? Did you fall over a puddle?
No, I tripped down a step on Wednesday evening. I was too busy talking and not watching where I was going.
Was there any alcohol involved?
None at all, I just had a cup of tea.
Oh, well, I believe there's a bit of caffeine in tea. Could be that. Oh, well, thanks for calling in. Chippy, do you realise you have won yourself 10,000 buzzer points just by calling in?
Really?
You really have? Yes. What on earth are you going to spend those on?
Well, I'll have to choose somebody to spend those on now, won't I?
Very good. All right, thanks for calling in.
Thank you, bye now.
See you, Chippy. Bye. So don't know what went wrong with the phone there first time round. So we had a look at the site. We're back here now. Can anybody spot the difference? Thanks for calling in, Chippy. Good to hear you, Chip. Just rang your mic, says, try again, Chip. Your luck. I got the pony, says Pronto. Pony on pot on fireplace, says Fleur Rose for spot the difference. Yes, there's pony on the pot on the fireplace. There were, in fact, two differences because that pot there was there before. Now I can't roll the video back to show you where it was, but that's where it was. And so Fleur Rose looks as if she's won that. No points for that. There's no point in doing it then. Hi Chippy, ounce per ounce, more caffeine in tea than coffee. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to check up on that. Not sure about that. Oh, and what we haven't got lined up are Fleurs Eco tips. If you have a look on the, yes, got to be careful saying that. On the homepage, you'll see across the top, I think it's in green there, Fleurs Eco tips. It was a suggestion by Fleur for all the good morning buzzers. And what tips have you got that are sort of environmentally friendly? The first one from Fleur was plastic drink bottle, cut it in half, use the bottom half to clean your brushes. Do you like the actions? Use the top half as a cloche, as a sort of mini greenhouse, and then you can always unscrew the lid when it gets hotter. There are loads of others people have written down. We'll do some of them later on today. 5 o'clock today, we're doing this again. We'll do something a little bit different with it as well. And let's do joke number 2 sent in by a buzzer. Joke number 1 got an average of 3.2. Not the lowest we've ever had. I think joke number 1, tea is lighter than coffee, so I am right, says Fleur Rose. So it's sort of a play on words and stuff that tea, ounce for ounce, has got more caffeine in than coffee. Okay, not sure on that one. This is a joke. So I've just noticed something about these jokes, okay? Right, okay, here's a joke. Joke number 2. A bent-over old lady hobbled into a doctor's office. Within minutes, she came out again. But miraculously, she was standing up and walking as straight as could be. A man in the waiting room who had been watching her said in amazement, "My goodness, What did the doctor do to you? The old lady replied, he gave me a longer cane. Longer walking stick, so she didn't need to bend over when she was walking. I think that's quite good. Will it get more than an average of 3.2, which is what joke number 1 got? And then once the results are in, what we will do is we will average them out, see which the winner is. The winner will go on Facebook, and we will then name and shame the sender in of the losing joke, and then we will congratulate and praise the sender in of the winning joke. We don't mind doing things like that on here. And joke number 2, hot off the mark, the winner of Spot the Difference was Fleur, and has come in with 7. Pronto, Chippy, the phoner inner, gave us a 10. Pronto, a 6. That's pretty high for Pronto. The Buzz 50 Joke Meister, a lol from Serge, a 10 from Serge, a 6 from Carrie May, a 6 from John P. And Sasquatch gives it a 1. Sasquatch is from Australia. We'll do that in a minute. In fact, let's start doing that now. International roll call. Where are you from and what time it is? I am from England. It is wet, and it is 7:50 a.m. That was a 1 from Sasquatch, a 7 from Lauren, and I know where you are, Lauren. Lol Sash says Serge, a 9 from Lou 67, an 8 from Which Morgana. I think we can safely say that joke number 2 is going to win this. And it's going to be well done to somebody and tough luck maybe to somebody else. Ha, 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 says Which Morgana. Have we done everything we were supposed to do? No, because when we switched to the site and Chippy called in, and do call it 5 o'clock today. Write this number down and then just pluck up courage to ring in later today and broadcast your voice or your message all around the world live at 5 p.m. today, UK time. Okay, where in the world are you from? International roll call, we call it. And Serge is from Belgium, where it is 8:52 a.m., 1 hour ahead of us here. I'm not at home at the moment, says Fleur Rose, so I haven't got your number here. And it isn't written down on the screen at the moment. Is it not, Fleur? Try later, 5 p.m. if you're about. Sasquatch, 6:52, the home of the platypus. So we all know where that is? Down under. Red 5 has left the room. Just stopped raining outside Pronto's man cave, where it is 8:57 a.m. The other side of Bury this morning at 07:53. Fleur, you do get about a bit. Which Morgana is in rainy Philippines, where it's 3:53 p.m. Lauren is all the way across the oceans in Colombia, which is South America, 2:52 a.m. John P is in Staffordshire, England, 7:53 a.m. Serge lol at Man Cave, not surprised. Knaresborough says Chippy, who called us in earlier from the center of the known universe, where it is 7:53 and 200 years ago, back in time. Wet Bognor Regis is where Carrie May is from, and it's 7:53 a.m. And I did not do the birthdays when we went to the site, so it's happy birthday today to Dan Bach, or Bach, maybe he's Welsh. Dan Bach 7. Dan Bach 7. AN, happy birthday to you. And Santa Allen, happy birthday to you. Very seasonally having a birthday as we approach Christmas. And let's have a last listen to these 2 things before we say goodbye. Let's do the joke first. Oh, who has come to join us? Good morning, Mila. How are you?
So.
They were asking about you. I told them that you weren't very well and that we'd have to take you to the doctors on Monday.
Yes, take me there.
I'll take you there. I'll bring you back.
Yes, okay.
I won't just take you there. And we're doing another one at 5 p.m. today. Do you think you might be feeling a little bit better then?
Just to sit.
Just to sit, not, or maybe your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Do stay and listen to the votes for the jokes if you like.
Yeah.
Joke number 1 managed 3.2. Joke number 2 managed an average of 7, which is a really high vote. And now we name and shame the sender in of joke number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was Rabu. Right? Losing joke, Rabu. Winning joke sent in by Rabu. Both of them were by Rabu. I didn't realize that until I started reading them out. So we name and shame the losing joke sender in Rabu, and we name and congratulate the winner, Rabu, with the joke about the old lady with her cane, which I'll tell Miller in a minute, and maybe that hopefully will cheer her up. You missed it, but we'll do it again. A private showing for you. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Do all say goodbye, and I'll read it out to you. We had Guess the Famous Voice. Nobody guessed it. You've still got a couple of seconds if you want to.
I'm sorry to have to welcome you to this invitational showing.
Miller waving goodbye.
I'm reading which is on the screen.
Okay, what does it say?
Morning, Miller.
Morning, Miller from Witchmorgana.
Hi, Miller.
From Chippy.
Serge, huba.
Behave, Serge,
Yeah,
lol.
yes.
Lovely to see you, says Fleurs.
Yes.
Bye, everyone,
Bye.
says Witchmorgana.
Yeah.
Can anybody name this tune? It's from a film. Bit late now, but later on. Bye, Mike and Mill, says Witchmorgana. Well done and commiserations, Rabu, says Chippy, for being the loser and the winner at the same time. We've never had that before. See ya, says Witchmorgana. Bye all, says Chippy. Nobody guessed this. Nobody guessed the voice. We've still got our happy background music, which we can play out. The voice was indeed Miller. But not the one that gets you 10,000 points. With Chippy did get 10,000 points for ringing in, but we'll do that again later. First person to ring in at 5 o'clock today gets 10,000 buzzer points. Goodbye to you all. Bye, Mike. Bye, all. Morning, Miller.
Morning.
Nice to see you. I'll try to you on YouTube. I'll try to YouTube that, Mike. Lol, says Witchmorgana. Good morning, buzzers, and thank you.